Hey there everybody. You're not going to ever guess where I'm at until I tell you, okay? First of all, I'm going to tell you that today is Monday. It's Memorial Day actually, May the 30th, 2022. It's about 3:25, 3:26 in the afternoon. And just by looking at me around here, you probably can't tell nothing about where I'm at, and I wouldn't expect that you could. But let me show you where I'm at. Yeah, you see that sign right there? I am at the world's only Coon Dog Cemetery. This is the only one in the world. And here you go. Now check this out. Now you can see that there's a broken dog here. See, that's just a paw, but I'm going to show you more later. That would have been a part of a dog. You see what that says right there? Or hopefully you can. It says Key Underwood Memorial Coon Dog Cemetery. And it gets the park directors right there. Now check this out. This was erected on November the 17th, 1962. But here is the cool thing about this. Look at this. This says, yeah, there you should have it. Coon Dog Graveyard started September the 4th, 1937. Yeah. So this thing is, what, 85 years old this year. And you see right down here, below that says donated by Tennessee Valley Coon Hunters Club. So there's that, and on this side of is the same sign. Just give you a quick overview. This is the entire cemetery, and they've got that little pavilion down there. Let's go do some searching here. We're going to learn this together because I've never been here. I learned about this when we got to this area. This is we're not too far from Cherokee, Alabama, so this is outside of that by several miles. But anyway, do you see this memorial? This is what that other one used to be, I'm sure. You see there's two dogs, and they got something treed. They think they do. There's nothing up there, but they think they got something treed. You see this says Key Underwood Coon Dog Memorial Graveyard, started September 4th, 1937. Monument donated by Russellville Cut Stone Incorporated, carved by O.C. Mayfield. So O.C. Mayfield does really good work. I mean, look here. Let me get you up here a little bit, okay? Now, hopefully, you're getting a good view of this dog here. I mean, look, he's got all kinds of detail. Yeah, get you this way away from the sun on him. And let me see if I can get you down close to his face. Let's look at this other guy. And then look at the bark on this tree. And this is all concrete. How cool is that, huh? All right, so here you can see we are much closer to graves. Now I can't go through and read all these to you and all that stuff. But here you can see here's one that was only 6 years old. White Hills Mustang Sally. Now look at this. Now remember, now this is for a coon dog. So if you don't think these people are not serious about their coon dogs and love them dearly, then you don't know what you're talking about. Beaujolais. And here, let's look at this one. This says Black Ranger, born October 18th, 1962, died February 21st, 1976. He was good as the best and better than the rest. Owner Fulton Matthews. Wow. There's a guy who loved his dog for 13 years in truth. 13 years and 4 months. Back there, I don't know if you can read that from here or not, that says Black and Tan Preacher, 4574 to 1982. So he didn't live very long. Michael Pounders, Phil Campbell, Alabama. And Phil Campbell is a city south of here, believe it or not. That just says Hank. And wow, look at this marker. Oh my goodness gracious. Look at here. Let me get you the whole, there we go. Now just to show you, I mean that thing is probably 2.5 feet long by at least 2 feet wide. It says Champion, Granite Champion, PR Robertson Straight Talking Tex, UKCM 619319, Black and Tan, August 20th, 1991 to December 4th, 1999. This dog was 8 years old. Bob Roberson of Birmingham, Alabama was the owner. And over here is Daisy. Look at this. This is made out of metal. Here, check this out. Night GH Daisy 615, I want to say 85 to 7197. Barely 12 years old. Wow. So over here, you see, like I said, I can't really go through all of these, or this video is going to want to be very, very long. I don't want it to be too awful long. But wow, look at the drawing on that. Is that cool, or is that cool? Look at this. They got this one made out, man, like a regular human. It just says Harrison Smoky. Doesn't give any dates or anything else. And then look at these two big ones. Hatton's Blue Flash, born 5/12/85 and died 8/14/97. And Blue Flash Jr., father and son here. Check this out. Born 10/18/91 and died 7/14/01. Wow, only outlived his dad by less than 4, in fact, a month less than 4 years. Now look at this. They have a bench here, okay? You can sit and ponder over this graveyard, and it goes all the way out through there, as you can see. I mean, this, I gotta admit, this is bigger than I thought it was on the Google Maps. I look at this on there to, you know, try to figure out how big this was, and it mainly just shows the trees. But now look at this one. Now these must be some of the older ones, I'm assuming. And I mean, there's no dates or anything at all on these rocks that I can see. That right there, no dates. Alexander's Coon Dog Ninja 2014 to 2021. Man, these coon dogs do not live a very long life. Misty Morning. We got this one here and again, and it doesn't have any kind of dates or anything like that. Yeah, this one just died 2/10/2021, just last year. Born, I think, 7/16/2014, I believe is what that says. Sykes Tequila Sunny Delight 07 to 21. Okay, so that one lived pretty long. 11/3/07 and 2/16/21. And here, let's go ahead and get this little marker here. This is a typical headstone that a human will have. January 14, 2010 to March 26, 2021. Left us doing what she loved. Wow. That dog was barely three years and 2 months old. Man. Now look at this. Now if you want to see something pretty fancy, look here. It starts down here, goes up to there. So here, if I back up a little bit, I want to get you that whole thing. Check that out. That's pretty tall. That sign's about 5.5 feet tall from the ground. But look at this. Some Platinum 2012 World Champion, Alabama State Champion, Night Champion. Oh my goodness gracious. Sal, Long Bottoms, Miss Juicy Fruit. Doesn't have any dates though, as far as life and death. And then this stone here. Let me get down here to show you this. How neat is that? Is that a cool stone, or is that a cool stone? Look at that. I mean, you got the dog, you got the tree, you got the coon up there at the top. You got maybe a bat or something, and clouds, and a moon. Owners Craig Burcham and Kyle Shelton. So Dina. And that one's definitely not too good. 2008-2020. So I don't know where the old ones are. That would be from 1937. I'd like to find one of those. There's Old Blue from 2010 to 2019. This is a huge stone. 7/22/09 to 12/20/2018 from Jackson, Tennessee. Wow. So somebody came from Tennessee up north here, which I'll grant you, Tennessee ain't very far from here, but Jackson's a little ways from here. Let's see, down at the bottom it says, Dottie produced 25 titled pups, which is more than any English female past or present. Wow. And they've got that same picture on that stone. 199S Crow. Okay. And this one, buck. Something that's covered up a little bit. That's all I can read. But here you go. See, I looked at that sign from the front before. Here's Squeak. Man, I can't believe this. They put really nice stones out here. I mean, this is a serious graveyard. If you follow too many of my videos, then you know that I've done several graveyards in various states. I have never done a dog or any kind of a pet cemetery, but this is my first. 6-gun snake, born 4/15/2003 and died 7/28/2014. Jeff and Angie Banks were the owners. Look at this old wooden sign that you can't even see anything that's on it. I need to find out what, if there's any kind of regulations or anything like that you have to follow to have a dog buried out here. This is fairly detailed from here. If I get down here, you can see it's kind of like the little monument I showed you. There's 2 dogs that's barking up a tree that they think they got something treed. It says Lassie, owner Doug Hampton, and Red Rusty, Papa, born looks like in 81, died in 91. And this over here says So Blue Rocky, born 2/22/20. Is that what that says? And died 11/19. No, 90. No, it's born 2/22/90 and died 11/19/97. So made it 7, almost 8 years. So not very long. All right. This says Bear, 1975 to 1987, 12 years old. And I don't know. Let's oh yeah, see this one? Here we go. 1977, May 15th, 77, July 13th, 1981. Owner was Jerry Bolton. And check this out. Wow. Looks like they put a real picture of the dog. Crooked Oak Ann. And then there's treeing a coon right there. Crooked Oak Tootsie. Born in 79, died in 88. Okay. Let's see. Let's go back in here and see. These definitely look like these are some older ones. I can't even read what's on that. Nor on that. So these have been defaced by weather and time. But here's looking from the back side of all of this. So let's go down over here and check out some of this side and try to give it a little bit of equal time. If I can, let's start right here. 1998. A little tough to read. Boy, that's yeah, that's just no piece of wood that's long ago lost whatever was on it. Here's a metal one. It says Henson Red Reaper, July, December No, died. July. Could have been 98. I'm not sure. That's kind of chewed off down there. Let's see what we got on this one. Hickory Coon Dog Champ, born 6179, died 2787. Like I said, these Coon Dogs do not have a long life, do they? For the most part. Okay, now this one's facing the opposite way. Black and Tan, Night Champ, Jeff Martin, Red Bay, Alabama. Yeah, Red Bay's not far from here, actually. Doc, when the hunt was in doubt, Doc Doom was still out. Loved by John Starnes and Noble from Noble, Arkansas. Wow. All right, let's see. Nothing there. That one, yeah, see, that's so scratchy, I can't even begin to read that. Okay, so, boy, it would have been nice to see one that had that 1937 date on it, now wouldn't it? I got a feeling maybe I'm looking at some of them because, I mean, these you can see, I mean, it looks broken. Any words or anything that was on it is completely defaced. Here's a little picnic shelter that they've got. And tell you what, let's do this. Because I know outside it says there's a register. Whoa. Wow. Yeah, somebody was just here today. Actually, this place has had at least 6 visitors today. Cool beans. All right, let me register and then we'll go from there. You know, just to show you, there's a sign about burial information you can call. Prior approval is required. Check this out. This one is hard for me to read, but that bottom line says died and buried June 15th. I don't know if it says 1950, 1951, 52, or 57. I'm not sure. Hopefully it shows up better on this. But so this is one of the older ones, definitely not the oldest, but I do believe this is the oldest part of the cemetery here, because a lot of these, like that one, she's broken. A lot of these you can't read at all. That one's metal, but that one's hard for me to read. But now here's one that, look at this. This one was born May 1950, died January 1960, owner Joe Barnes. So this is definitely one of the older ones. The cemetery was born in 37, so this was 13 years after that. So look at, I just want to show you some of these that you can see. I mean, they're completely defaced in the sense that, you know, any writing, words, that kind of thing is gone. And so I got a feeling that I am standing in the very earliest parts of this cemetery. There's one right there, and then you can see these. See all of those there. Right here, and you see people put pennies and, you know, different coins and stuff on these. Let's see. This one died, looks like May 1963. If you can see that. Owner was Lennon Peck of Killen, Alabama. That's not too far from here, actually. A little east of here. But again, you can see a lot of these are just rocks. And let's see. Can you make that out? Because I am truly just not sure. I'll just video this, and hopefully in post I'll be able to read that, but it's too small for me to read it right now. And here, just get a look at another one. Here's one. And hopefully we can figure out those dates there. And this one here has got one as well. Hopefully we can figure out those dates. But anyway, this is the Coon Dog Cemetery. The only one in the world. There is no other. So you're not going to see this anyplace else. Here, I'll just back out here a little bit, show you some of this stuff. This is the entire cemetery again. It's in a very nice setting. Yeah, see this right here? This right here tells you. This would be a good place to end this video. Only cemetery of its kind in the world. Only coonhounds are allowed to be buried. Troop first dog laid to rest here September the 4th, 1937. Please be careful with fire. So the first dog laid to rest was named Troop. Wow. You gotta admit, this is different. This is cool. So hopefully you appreciated this video. I'm truly glad I got to come out here and bring this to you. This is truly a unique thing that you're just not going to find anyplace else. So, you know, do all the stuff with the subscribe, the like, the commenting, you know, sharing, blah, blah, blah. And let me know what you think about this video, because I love these unique things that are just so different, so very cool. And then these little monuments here, that this one's the one that's broken I showed you, and that's the one right there that's that they've remade to, I'm sure, help to replace that one. But the Coon Dog Cemetery, that's it. I will see you on the next one. Take care of yourself.